Hi, everyone, and welcome to Dad is a Joke. And today we got a special presentation because a news article came out from Axios about Atari, and the same crap happens every time. All kinds of bullshit pops up. People arguing that it's waxing nostalgia or the company's out to rip people off. And then there's the defendants, like myself, who are saying that, to be a company, you've got to make money. And if that means slapping your logo onto different things, you know, and for people to pay for that, that's part of it. I mean, you have to raise some money, right? Everybody, wants capitalism to be the best and what have you, and capitalism is the way of life. Then how the hell are you supposed to raise any capital to move your company forward, right? To be quite honest with you, I don't think the modern Atari is out to bullshit or rip anybody off like Tommy with the Amico thing, which is a complete and utter disaster. And that I don't blame people for for having a sour taste in their mouth because some fool decided to come out with somebody it was something promising the world and nothing ever happened, and that spilled over to Atari. But with Wade Rosen as the CEO with the company, I'm seeing personally, and I'm reading a lot of stuff and looking into this stuff, is that he's trying to maneuver the ship. And by all means, since 2023, like this starting year, things have really changed at Atari hugely. Not only are games being pumped out like crazy, a lot of indie developers are getting signed up and putting out original type of games. So it's not, recharge this or recharge that. It's brand new IPs, plain and simple. Arcadey retro style games. What more can an Atari fan like? Okay, so that's happening. They're coming out with new hardware to attach to the VCS. They don't look. People have to misunderstand. They're not going to put out another VCS or another console 2 years after they created the new one, especially when this one is starting to get traction. Think about it. Okay, they're coming out with new hardware. Who knows? Maybe a trackball, maybe a spinner, maybe an adapter where you can plug in cartridges via USB into the VCS, which my son would love. So he can hook up his Atari or his Activision games through the VCS, right? There's so many things happening, but there's so many people blinded by the crap of, you know, of still being stoic and saying it's not the same Atari. Things have changed. Nolan sold it to Warner. Changed. Then some people say, well, the core developers were still there. Yeah, that's fine, right? I understand that, but still, you can't. Companies change, companies maneuver. There's reorganizations. It's not always for the bad. Why does always everybody, especially Facebook, Atari age Facebook is the worst. It's toxic. But I'm glad to see there were some people actually responding, saying, "Hey, hold on to your horses. It's not all bad." Like a little article like that has really gotten people messed up. Like I don't get it. Atari CEO hopes to win players back. Support. Candid chat with company. And he's not lying through his teeth. The guy has put himself out there, also saying he wants to bring this. He has this love for Atari. He wants to bring it back, but nobody believes it. But here's some things here. Da, 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 da. Here's one guy here saying, without reading the article, number one mistake. Okay, you got to read the article, dude. You just have to. You have to read the article to see what's going on. Plain and simple. Let's see here. You know, he didn't read the article, but he did make a good point. I want to correct that, please. I want to correct that. But he did make a good point. Let's see. There's just it seems like they're chasing the next thing from branded hotels to crypto. It's just obvious they have an identity crisis. What identity crisis? I don't get it. Explain to me the identity crisis. Forget about the crypto stuff. The crypto stuff is dead. It's dead. Crypto is dead. It comes up, it comes down. People lose their shirts, and it's game over, right? And well, there's nothing wrong with branding your logo. So what? You put it on a hotel. Big deal. You make money from your logo. That money goes into research and development. Research and development creates new stuff for your company that you can sell to your customers. Okay. Let's see. I hate this. There's so much stuff here. There's some guy here who's for it here. Yeah, here's a perfect one. Doesn't every company use brand to sell stuff? See? You have to use your brand, right? I personally, was this small one person company that I'm running, I have to use my brand. That's the only way people are going to recognize me. You got to use your brand. Uh, okay, here's the best the best one. There 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 isn't really anything to be confused about. They simply are willing to slap the Atari name or logo on anything they think they can make money on, or they can make them money. That's capitalism, my friend. If not, then you're just going out of business. The current iteration has nothing to do with Atari. We all grew up in love with. Yes, it does. It totally does have. Look beneath the crap. Look beneath it. It totally does. It's Atari in name only. It's a soulless company that only strategy is to keep throwing ideas out there to grab a little cash. It lacks any real identity or purpose, and that's pretty sad. I guess this person does not own an Atari VCS, plain and simple. Once you own an Atari VCS, you get the games. When I boot up that bloody VCS and the initial logo comes up, I get chills down my spine. I totally get chills down my spine. It's just, I'm not going to even bother. Yeah, there's so much crap here that why didn't they listen? We just want a 2600 with real TIA with AV out and cartridge slot. How hard is that? That's being very selfish. Actually, this is what I want. The company should make this because I want it. No, man, they listened. The fucking VCS does all of this and more. Again, another person who doesn't own a VCS and has no fucking clue. Anyway, people, I'm just going to conclude here. Every time there's a piece of news of Atari that comes out in sort of mainstream media, people have to look beyond mainstream media, go into different forums, go into different places and see what people have to say. Take a look at the stuff, do a little bit of research, right? Don't just off the top of your head because you're angry or whatever spout out crap. Look into it. That's all I'm asking for people is to look into it. And you'll see there is that DNA of Atari in the current stuff. There is. But it's for a modern time, right? We got to stop being old grumpy old men. We got to stop being that. We have to open up our minds and accept the new stuff. Or if not accept it, have a constructive criticism about it. Don't just spout off crap, right? Let's have a proper discussion about this. Anyways, folks, I think I've said enough. A lot of people know where I'm coming from on this. Uh, you understand a lot of people understand my point of view. It's just, we shouldn't be doing this. I mean, as Atari fans, we should be all banded together and hopefully, help out the company and bring something really good out of this, which I think they're doing. They're doing a fantastic job of it. Anyways, take care, everybody. That's it for my special presentation. These will pop up from time to time when things piss me off. Anyways, take care. Have a good day, and we'll see you later. Bye now.